Hey everyone! Welcome to this video where we're going to dive deep into one of the smartest and most exciting ways to learn English today, and that is learning English with ChatGPT. Now, you might be thinking, can I really improve my English with AI? The answer is yes. Not just improve, you can transform the way you learn, speak, write, and even think in English just by using ChatGPT the right way. This isn't a regular English learning class. There's no teacher, no classroom, no textbooks, just you, your phone or laptop, and ChatGPT. But trust me, it's going to feel like you're talking to a private tutor who never gets tired, never judges you, and is available 24/7. So grab a notebook or open your Notes app because we're about to talk about how you can learn English with ChatGPT, step by step, skill by skill, mistake by mistake, until you become fluent, confident, and proud of your English journey. Let's begin. Why use ChatGPT to learn English? Let's start with the big question. Why ChatGPT? The traditional way of learning English includes books, grammar rules, YouTube videos, and maybe even some apps. But the problem is, these methods often feel boring, slow, or one way. You don't get to practice real conversations. You don't get instant answers to your questions. And you definitely don't get personalized help. That's where ChatGPT comes in. It's like having your own personal coach, language partner, and dictionary, all in one. You can talk to it in English. You can ask questions. You can make mistakes. You can learn vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation tips, writing tricks, everything. And the best part? ChatGPT responds instantly, explains everything clearly, and never laughs at your mistakes. So whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or even advanced learner, ChatGPT can become your secret weapon to master English. How to start learning English with ChatGPT. Okay, now let's get practical. How do you actually learn with ChatGPT? It's simple. Just open ChatGPT and start typing. But to make it more powerful, here are some specific ways you can use it. 1. Practice conversations daily. Yes, this is the most powerful method. You can start a conversation like, "Hey ChatGPT, I want to practice a conversation in English. Pretend you're a friend and we are meeting at a cafe." Boom. ChatGPT will respond like a real person. You can have conversations about weather, travel, food, job interviews, shopping, relationships, school life, hobbies. Every time you chat, you are improving your sentence structure, practicing your vocabulary, learning how native speakers actually talk. And if you make a mistake, you can just say, "Please correct my grammar while we talk." Then it will gently fix your errors and explain why. Type. Try to do 15 to 20 minutes of conversation every day. You'll be amazed at your improvement. 2. Learn vocabulary with context. Instead of just memorizing words like flashcards, use ChatGPT to learn new words in real sentences. Say something like, "Teach me 10 new English words today," and use each in a real-life sentence. ChatGPT will give you examples like, word, generous sentence. She was generous enough to share her lunch with me. This way, your brain connects the word with meaning and usage, not just dry definitions. You can also ask, what are some English phrases I can use while traveling? Teach me informal ways to say hello in English. Give me business English phrases for emails. It's like having a living phrase book tailored just for you. 3. Improve your grammar. Without boring books, grammar can feel boring, right? But with ChatGPT, it becomes interactive. For example, explain the difference between has been and had been with examples. Teach me how to use conditionals in English. What's the difference between I did and I have done? You'll get explanations that are simple, easy to understand, full of examples, re-explained if you don't get it. And if you still don't understand, just say, "Can you explain it in an even simpler way?" Give me a funny example so I remember it better. It's grammar made friendly. 4. Writing practice. Get feedback instantly. Writing is another great area to focus on. Let's say you want to write a paragraph about your daily routine. Just type, "Here's a paragraph I wrote. Please check my grammar and improve it." Example, I wake up 6 a.m., then I do brush and go for walk. I eat breakfast and go to office. ChatGPT will reply, "Great start. Here's a corrected version. I wake up at 6 a.m., then I brush my teeth and go for a walk. I eat breakfast and go to the office." Plus, it might explain why it made those changes. You can also ask, "Help me write a professional email in English. Can you check my essay for grammar mistakes? I want to write a short story in English. Can you help?" Whatever you write, ChatGPT can correct it, improve it, and teach you. 5. Listening and pronunciation practice. Creative method. Now, ChatGPT doesn't have a voice, but you can combine it with text-to-speech apps. Here's how. Type a conversation with ChatGPT. Copy its response. Paste it into a text-to-speech app, like Google Text-to-Speech or iPhone's Speak selection. Listen to how it's said. Repeat it aloud, like shadowing. This helps you train your ears, improve pronunciation, learn rhythm and intonation. Also, you can ask, "How do I pronounce comfortable?" What's the difference in pronunciation between live and leave? ChatGPT will spell it phonetically and even give comparisons. 6. Learn through roleplay. Roleplay is super fun and powerful. Just say, "Pretend you're my English teacher and I'm your student. Let's do a mock job interview. You ask questions and I'll answer. Act like a waiter at a restaurant. Let's practice ordering food." This helps you think quickly, use real expressions, prepare for real-life situations. It's like practicing English in real life, from your bedroom. 7. Translate and explain in your language. Sometimes you're confused. You don't understand a sentence or idiom. No problem. Just say, "Translate this sentence into Hindi or your language. He kicked the bucket." What does break a leg mean in English? I don't understand this word. Can you explain it with an example? ChatGPT doesn't just translate. It teaches you what it really means, with cultural context and usage examples. 8. Create personalized study plans. Learning randomly is not smart. You need a plan. Just ask, "Create a 30-day English study plan for me. I'm an intermediate learner, and I want to focus on speaking." Or, "Give me a daily English learning schedule for 1 hour a day." ChatGPT will organize your time into vocabulary speaking, listening reading, writing grammar, and even fun activities. It's like a full English course designed just for you. 9. Motivation, confidence, and progress tracking. English learning is not just about grammar, it's about confidence. Whenever you feel low, say, I'm losing motivation to learn English. Can you encourage me? Tell me a success story of someone who learned English late in life. Give me 5 reasons why I should never give up learning English. ChatGPT will give you encouragement, quotes, and even techniques to stay strong. Also, you can ask, how can I track my English progress? What are signs I'm improving in English? This emotional support is very important, and ChatGPT never gets tired of supporting you. Real-life success examples. Here are some ways people around the world are using ChatGPT to master English. A college student in Brazil practiced daily conversations and passed her English interview. A businessman in India used it to improve his email writing and presentation skills. A housewife in Egypt learned vocabulary and started teaching her kids English too. A teenager in Japan used ChatGPT to prepare for his IELTS exam and scored 7.5. You can do it too, no matter your age, level, background, or location. Advanced ways to learn English with ChatGPT. Once you get comfortable with basic chatting and corrections, it's time to level up. You can turn ChatGPT into a personal English coach, a role-play partner for specific careers, a grammar game maker, a pronunciation guide, even a story builder that helps you think in English. Let's explore each of these. 10. Think in English using stories and imagination. One of the best ways to become fluent is to start thinking in English. But how do you do that? Here's a creative method using ChatGPT. Say, let's create a short story together. I'll write the first line and you continue. Example, you. It was a rainy evening and I forgot my umbrella. ChatGPT. As I stood under a shop roof, a kind stranger offered to share his umbrella. Now you're creating stories, sentence by sentence, and your brain is thinking in English, not just translating. You can also say, write a short story about a girl who travels to London. Use simple English. Create a fun bedtime story with easy grammar so I can understand it. This method improves your sentence flow, imagination, grammar, and makes learning fun. 11th, practice specific situations, airport, hotel, office, etc. Let's say you're traveling soon or preparing for a job. You can use ChatGPT to simulate real conversations. Say, let's practice a conversation at the airport. You are the check-in staff. I'm checking into a hotel in New York. Ask me questions like a receptionist. You are my client. Let's do a business English meeting role play. This kind of role play prepares you for real life. You will feel more confident, less nervous, and more fluent when you actually face those situations. 12th, let ChatGPT test you like an exam. If you're preparing for IELTS, TOEFL, PTE, or spoken English interviews, ChatGPT can become your examiner. Say, give me an IELTS speaking part 2 question. I'll answer, and you give me feedback. Ask me 5 English vocabulary quiz questions. Test me on the past tense rules with 10 fill-in-the-blank exercises. It will not only quiz you, but explain your mistakes, give you the correct answer, and encourage you to improve. This is like having a private exam tutor for free. 13. Use ChatGPT for English journal writing. Daily journaling is a powerful language tool. You write a few sentences about your day, and ChatGPT helps you correct and improve them. Say, "Here is my English journal entry for today. Please correct it." Example: Today I go to market. I buy some fruits and vegetables. Then I went to home. ChatGPT may correct it to, "Today I went to the market. I bought some fruits and vegetables. Then I went home." It will explain every correction, and over time, you'll start writing naturally without help. This daily writing practice makes you fluent much faster. Practice English idioms and phrasal verbs. English is full of tricky expressions like break the ice, hit the sack, come across, look forward to. You can say, "Teach me 10 idioms and explain them with funny examples." What does under the weather mean? Use it in 3 different situations. Give me a story using these 5 phrasal verbs. You'll learn how they're used and remember them better than just reading lists. 15. Learn formal versus informal English. Many learners get confused between formal and informal speech. You can ask ChatGPT, "How do I say this sentence more politely?" What's the difference between "what's up" and "how are you?" Give me examples of formal and informal ways to invite someone. It will explain with tone, examples, and context. You'll learn when to say "hi, bro" and when to say "dear sir" or "madam." A very important skill. 16. Use ChatGPT to learn English through your interests. This is a game changer. Let's say you love football, cooking, movies, music, business, science. Then say, "Teach me English vocabulary related to football." Can you explain cooking verbs like chop, boil, fry? Write a conversation between 2 friends discussing a Marvel movie. Now you're not just learning English, you're learning your favorite things in English. That's the secret to staying motivated for a long time. 17. Learn sentence stress, intonation, and rhythm. Fluency is not just grammar, it's also how you say things. You can ask ChatGPT, "How do native speakers say this sentence naturally?" Which words should I stress in this sentence? I didn't say he stole the money. What's the rising and falling tone in questions? It will teach you the music of English, which is key to sounding fluent and confident. 18. Make learning a game with ChatGPT. ChatGPT can turn boring learning into fun games. Try asking, "Let's play a word guessing game. You give hints, I'll guess the word." Play a grammar quiz with 5 funny questions. Make a tongue twister challenge for me. Example, ChatGPT. I'm a fruit. I'm red outside, white inside, and have a crown. Who am I? You. Pomegranate? ChatGPT. Correct. Now let's do the next one. These games make you think in English, laugh in English, and learn in English. 19. Teach ChatGPT about you. Make it personal. The more you talk to ChatGPT about your life, the better it can help. Say things like, "I'm 25, I'm from India, and I work in marketing. I want to speak English confidently at work. I'm a housewife. I speak some English, but I want to speak fluently with my kids and friends. I'm in school and want to top my English exam." Now it knows your level, goals, and needs, and can give advice, vocabulary, and tasks just for you. It's like having a tutor who understands you deeply. 20. Use ChatGPT alongside other tools. Combine ChatGPT with YouTube videos for pronunciation, audiobooks for listening text to speech for practice translation apps when stuck, a diary app for journaling. ChatGPT becomes the center of your English learning, and everything else becomes a supporting tool. Some daily routines to try how to build a powerful daily English learning habit with ChatGPT. Now that you know what ChatGPT can do, the real magic happens when you turn it into a daily habit. You don't need to study for hours. Even 20 to 30 minutes a day can change everything if used correctly. Here's how to create a smart, effective routine. Morning routine, 10 to 15 minutes. Start your day with English. Make it your language breakfast. Greet ChatGPT in English. Say something simple like, "Good morning. Let's have a short conversation in English today." Learn 3 to 5 new words or phrases. Ask, "Teach me 5 new words today related to health, travel, cheers, office." Use those words in your own sentences and ask ChatGPT to correct them. Grammar snack. Ask ChatGPT, "Give me one quick grammar tip with examples." This short routine wakes up your brain in English. You're feeding your mind useful input before the day begins. Midday break time practice, 10 to 15 minutes. During your lunch break or when you're free, do something fun. Role play practice. Let's pretend I'm at a restaurant. You're the waiter. "Can we have a mock meeting? I want to speak like a manager." Correct and learn from mistakes. Send a sentence you're unsure about. "I write this." "I am go to office. Is it correct?" ChatGPT will correct you and explain the rule kindly. Ask cultural questions. What are polite ways to ask someone to wait in English? How do native speakers say no politely? This makes learning feel real and useful, not just academic. Evening practice, 20 to 30 minutes. This is your deeper study time, slow and focused. Writing practice. Write a short paragraph about your day. Ask, "Please check my writing for grammar and clarity." Or, "Can you rewrite this paragraph in a more natural way?" Speaking practice. With TTS or reading aloud, copy a conversation from ChatGPT and read both parts aloud. You can also ask, "Give me a dialogue between two friends about their weekend." Then speak it out loud. This improves your confidence and pronunciation. Ask for reflection. At the end of your day, say, "Can you ask me 5 questions in English about my day?" I'll answer them. ChatGPT will ask questions like, "What did you eat for lunch today? Did you talk to anyone interesting?" This turns reflection into language learning. You practice thinking in English, and that's powerful. Weekend deep practice, optional bonus time. On weekends, you might have more time. Use this chance for bigger tasks. Write a story. "I want to write a short story about a boy who learns English. Help me write it." ChatGPT will guide, correct, and co-write with you. English movie or podcast discussion. Watch a short video or listen to an English podcast. Then say, "I watched this short film. Can we discuss it?" ChatGPT can ask you questions like a teacher would and help you use new vocabulary. Create flashcards together. Make me flashcards of 20 useful business English phrases. Save them and revise every week. Level specific tips for using ChatGPT. Let's talk about different levels. Whether you're just starting or already advanced, ChatGPT can be adjusted to match your pace. For beginners, if you're new to English, don't worry. Just say, "Please talk to me in very simple English. I'm a beginner." ChatGPT will slow down, use easier words, and even translate when needed. Ask things like, "How do I say 'where is the bathroom' in English? What is the basic sentence structure in English? Can you help me practice introducing myself?" And remember, you don't need to be perfect. ChatGPT will support you gently. You're learning by doing. For intermediate learners, this is where you build fluency and confidence. You already know some English. Now it's time to use it daily. Ask things like, "How can I make my English sound more natural? What are some common phrasal verbs used in daily life?" Let's do a casual conversation about friendship. Also try debating topics, telling stories, writing diary entries in English, and correcting them with ChatGPT for advanced learners. Even advanced learners can benefit. Here's how. Ask ChatGPT to speak to you like a native speaker. Use natural, informal English like two friends chatting. Practice idioms, metaphors, humor, sarcasm, cultural expressions. Ask for writing styles. Help me write like a journalist. Rewrite my essay in academic English. Teach me how to be persuasive in English. You can even try mock presentations, interviews, or speeches. ChatGPT becomes your fine-tuning tool at this level. Mistakes you should avoid when using ChatGPT for English learning. Even though ChatGPT is powerful, you need to avoid some common mistakes. Only copying without understanding. If ChatGPT corrects your sentence, don't just copy it. Ask why it changed it. Why did you add the here? This makes you learn actively. Being afraid to make mistakes. Don't try to be perfect. Type freely. Even if you write, "I go to park yesterday," it's okay. ChatGPT will gently fix it and explain why. Using ChatGPT without a clear goal. Always tell ChatGPT what you want. "I want to learn business English." "I want to improve my listening." This helps it help you better. Not using your voice. Typing is great, but speaking is better. Read answers aloud. Record yourself. Practice real conversations, not reviewing old chats. Sometimes you get great explanations, examples, or phrases, but you forget them. Save your best chats. Copy useful parts into your notes. Personal growth. How ChatGPT builds your confidence. Learning English is not just about rules, it's about becoming confident. When you talk to ChatGPT daily, you stop feeling shy. You start thinking in English. You become braver because no one is judging you. It's like practicing with a best friend who's always patient. Even 10 minutes a day changes the way you feel about English. One day, you'll realize, "Wow, I just replied in English without thinking." That moment is priceless. When to use ChatGPT versus when to use real conversations. Some people ask, "Is ChatGPT enough? Shouldn't I talk to real people too?" Here's the truth. ChatGPT helps you prepare. It trains your brain, builds your vocabulary, and fixes your grammar. Real people help you apply. You get used to accents, speed, emotions, and real life pressure. So, use ChatGPT to train, then slowly add real conversations, friends, online tutors, language exchange apps. It's not ChatGPT or people, it's ChatGPT first, people next. Your personal mission: start small, stay consistent. Here's a little challenge for you. For the next 7 days, talk to ChatGPT in English only for 15 minutes a day. Every single day. No excuses. Ask questions, write paragraphs, make mistakes. Speak aloud. After 1 week, you'll feel more confident. Notice your thinking in English, have new phrases and corrected grammar in your memory. That's the real power of smart learning. Let's recap. Why you should learn English with ChatGPT. It's 24/7, always available. It never judges you. Mistakes are welcome. It adapts to your level, beginner to advanced. It corrects, explains, encourages. Like a real teacher, it makes practice fun. Conversations, stories, role plays, jokes. It helps you build a habit, which leads to fluency, final words. Your journey is yours. English is not just a subject, it's a skill. And like any skill, it gets better when you practice with purpose. With ChatGPT, you don't have to wait for someone to help you. You don't have to search through boring grammar books. You don't have to feel embarrassed. You have your coach right here, so stop waiting. Type your first message. Speak your first sentence. Write your first paragraph. This is your journey, and today is the first step. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need a fancy accent. You just need to start and never stop. Remember, fluency is not something you get. Fluency is something you grow. And with ChatGPT, you grow faster, smarter, and stronger every single day.